Hello, I'm Mike of New Love Dice. Excuse me. I'm Mike of New Love Dice Minecraft. We are above the Nether. Above the Nether in the shared world that I occasionally play on. Here is what I have been building. It is a great big huge donut. Why have I built an enormous donut? I hear you cry. Only I don't, because obviously, you know, I'm on a video and I'm recording this and I'm not listening to you at all. I can't hear you, even if I wanted to. The plan here is to make a spawner thing for zombie pig persons. So the idea is that when I am here, there's all this lovely spawning area which I need to finish doing up. So I've used up an enormous amount of netherrack to do that one, and I've used an enormous amount of netherrack to do nearly but not quite, well, about half of that one, I guess. I haven't done that quarter at all. And this is pretty much the entire server's supply of dirt. In there. Oh, go away. Oh, Lord. I really don't like ghasts. Ghasts just annoy me. Have you despawned? You have as well. No, you haven't. There you are. Come on. Doesn't help that I cannot seem to shoot properly. Ghasts are just so aggravating. They're like creepers, only they can hit you from vastly huge distances. And they just break everything. Ow. Hey, got ya. And the fact that they occasionally drop interesting things like ghast tears is really not enough of a compensation. Anyway, so it's almost certainly broken part of my arrangement. Doesn't actually seem to have done that much damage. So I may have to redo some of this in stuff other than netherrack, thanks to the irritation that is ghasts. Maybe a few more of these things will have spawned. So it looks like I'm going to have some fires to put out when I get up here. Right, good thing it wasn't. Yeah, so this platform looks like it's going to... Right, there we go. Lots of guys. Look at that. Look at these guys. Lots of them. Okay, cool. So what I do is I don't know if I actually need this, but I've made a thing there where I put some trapdoors down and then open them because they should count as solid blocks. So I don't even murder one of them. I aggravate one of them. And they all just pathfind and walk to their deaths, which is just hilarious. As more of them spawn, they also get annoyed. So long as I have enough... Whoa, that was a bad idea. So long as enough of them spawn, before the aggravation wears off, I'll get a continuous stream of annoyed pigmen leaping to their deaths. But as you can see, I have run out of pigmen. Partly I've run out of pigmen because I went down there and some of them would have been out of the radius and then they would have unspawned. But fundamentally the problem is I have built this too low. I'm above the nether, great. But I'm really not far enough above the nether. I'm only on. Why am I hitting F5? I'm on 152, right? And these guys need to be 100, basically 128 blocks below me. There are zombie pig persons spawning, which means they're not here, which means they're not getting aggravated when I shoot them, which means they're not leaping to their deaths. And so now I've run out, and so there aren't going to be any more. So while I can head down and grab all the stuff, I now have to wait for them to spawn again. So that rather annoyingly means, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just assuming I was above the Nether and then everything would be fine. So I only need to go up enough that that I was above the Nether and that'll be fine, and then you know, they won't spawn beneath. But of course they will. They're gonna spawn in the the 128 blocks beneath me. So what I really need to do is dismantle this whole thing, which, as I believe I have mentioned, took a really large amount of work to put together, and a lot of resources. And go 128-ish. Probably not quite 128. I'm obviously a bit up. I'm 152 up. So I want to go to so that this is at 256. Which means so this would be at 256, or at least, well, there'll actually be theoretically a couple of spawning floors. Nice and high up, so that nothing else spawns. So there's nowhere else for the zombie pig persons to spawn. So they have to spawn in that one place, and therefore they will spawn quickly enough that there's always more pig persons spawning, and while the aggro is still going. So they will spawn and immediately come towards me and thus leap off to their deaths. Now, an individual called Snow Crash, I don't know if he invented the donut shape that I'm using here, but that's where I got it from. But as far as I'm aware, he's the guy who came up with, there's actually his setup is really interesting, because you basically stand here-ish, right? And there is a whole redstone mechanism. So the zombie pig persons come in, they fall down to a platform that you've created down below. And there's a mechanism, so not only, so they fall down and all their drops get put into a chest, as happens. But the XP orbs are actually funneled up to where you are. So you literally just, well, that's interesting. That guy seemed to trigger on his own. It doesn't seem to have triggered anybody else. And I've obviously knocked one person right off. Oh, there you go. Alright, so okay, those guys got annoyed. Nope, they haven't. They're fine. They're just fine with things. There we go. How about that? That worked better. How about you? Are you interested? Rrr, rrr. No. So, that sounds like a really fun thing to do. But first off, I need to have a spawning platform where enough zombie pig persons spawn that I'm going to get a continual stream of them coming in, getting upset with me. I also need to spend some of the experience points. So that took. The thing is this has taken an enormous amount of resources. I had to mine so much Robblestone, the netherrack, that my pick here, diamond pickaxe, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. I can't remember how bad it was. I mean, I've been using it for a while, but it almost ran out of durability. And I'll say this quarter here took up pretty much the entire server's worth of dirt. So first off, I'm going to have to dismantle what I've already made here, because I'm going to be going up at least another 100 blocks before I do anything. And then I'm going to need, again, vastly more resources to finish off the platform and make other spawning platforms, and to make other spawning platforms as well. Because the design I've seen has got 3 of them. And placing all this stuff takes forever, and I need, make sure I've got, it took me ages to get the, the dimensions right. I've actually written down somewhere, where is it? Well, seeing as they're not upset with me, I can put this on and go across and have a look. So to get this circle, which is, I believe, this is radius 37. Right. So from the middle, I've actually got it down as the number of blocks along the edge. So there's 6 from the middle. There's 6. So that line is a total of 12, but you're doing a half at a time, or a quarter at a time. So it goes 6, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Right, and that is an 8th. So if I point back to the center, I'll have gone 45 degrees around, and then you reverse it. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, and that brings you back to here. No, it was apparently. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I literally had one thing of dirt I had to get. Oh, bugger off. Look, I just finished. Hate ghast. So maybe I don't want to build this thing out of netherrack. Just in general principles. Where have you gone? They keep despawning, which is almost as irritating as spawning in the first place. I'll get rid of that. That was an attempt to make, because I was looking at how it was being built, and having a zombie pig person who was trapped there was apparently important. I think that was so that there's always a zombie pig person who's annoyed, but I don't think that's actually part of how the thing works. So I've spent a lot of time and effort making this thing, and it doesn't really work, because I should have gone up even further. And I've made it out of a stupid material, given that ghasts keep appearing. I might be able to work out how to stop the ghasts spawning, but I'm not sure. There's one just there. Where are you? That edge is looking a bit raggedy. I think that's got some ghast damage. Where are you? Don't know. I'm going to have a bit of a think about this. Because in theory, if you set this up right, I mean, you get this continuous stream of zombie pig persons, which means you can go up levels very, very quickly, which is great for enchanting, because you need to get to level 30 if you really want to do proper enchanting. Ooh. Obviously, you get gold and golden swords and all the other neat things that you want out of zombie pig persons. So gold swords are almost useless. I don't know why. but lots of zombie flesh and stuff like that. Yep, that's it. That's what I'm getting this time. So this is still working. I mean, I'm still getting a certain amount of use out of it, but I'm just going to have to move the whole thing up approximately 100 blocks before it's actually useful, which is slightly aggravating. I don't know if I'm going to go to the full extent of creating the fancy schmancy XP transport system. The idea does appeal to me just from a trying to make it point of view, but I've got lots of dirt. I was obviously going to build some more. Oh, okay, so it hasn't taken the full server's worth of dirt, but I don't want to do it now because I need to move it up. Okay. That is a thing I'm going to have to do. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. That's what I've been building. Great big huge thing that turns out to be not actually terribly useful, which is pretty much everything I do on Minecraft. There you go. Right. Thanks very much for watching. Ooh. Do enjoy, like, subscribe, enjoy the series. Come visit nearlyofdice.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Links below in the description on YouTube. And until we meet again, dig for victory.